Today, we're going to introduce the idea of algebraic expressions. So the I can statement we're working on is I can simplify algebraic expressions. And we're going to do it through a candy shop problem. So let's look and see what this problem's all about. There are these two guys, Mutt and Jeff, and they're making and selling candies. So they decide to package individual pieces of candy in rolls. And then the rolls get packaged in the boxes. Now, the number of rolls in each box is determined by the number of candies in each roll. But we don't know how many candies are in each roll, so we have an unknown value here. So we're going to have to answer our question with pictures, and then later on we'll talk about answering with algebraic expressions. So let's look at what this picture is right here. So if I'm looking at this picture right here, this is how we're going to represent our solutions with pictures. And this model right here is showing 1, 2, 3 candy rolls. And we don't know how many candies are in each roll, but when we have this little circle here pointing out, this is telling us that 2 candies are actually missing from the roll. So let's look at some problems and see if we can figure out how much candy they either made or total candy they had at the end of the day. So let's look at this problem right here. At the beginning of the day, they had 1, 2, 3 rolls of candy, but this third roll was missing 2 pieces, okay? Throughout the day, they made 2 more rolls and 4 extra pieces. So let's look at the end of the day, what would they actually have? Well, these 2 candy pieces right here and right here can fill in this roll. So first let's look at how many rolls they have in total. And you're going to be able to move these pieces down here to help you find or to help you represent how many candies there are. Or how many rolls and candies there are. So here I have my 3 rolls from the beginning that they had, plus 2 more rolls that they made throughout the day. Now, these 4 candies, 2 of these candies had to go into this roll to fill it in. So they're gone, but that leaves 2 more pieces left over. So in the end of the day, altogether, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls, full rolls of candy with 2 extra pieces of candy left over that don't go into a roll yet. Okay? Let's look at a different type of problem. Here we have how much they had at the beginning of the day and how much they had at the end of the day. So let's look and see how much they made. Okay, so here's what they had at the end of the day. They had 4 full rolls. Here we only have 3, so we're going to need 1 more roll. Notice none of these rolls are missing any candies. So they also made the 2 candies that they needed to fill in this roll here. So that makes up those candies. And at the end of the day, they had 4 candies left over that didn't fit in any rolls. So here are those 4 candies that are left over that they made. So altogether, they made 1 full roll of candy, 2 pieces to complete their third roll over here, and 4 extra pieces to make what we've got at the end of the day. Let's look at how we represent these. So right here, we could represent this situation with an algebraic expression. We don't know how many candies are in each of these rolls, so that's going to be my variable amount. I do know that exactly 3 are missing though. So when I go to write my expression for this, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, I know I have 4R for the 4 rolls of candy plus, minus those 3 pieces that are missing. So we would have 4 full rolls, except we're missing 3 pieces. Let's try one more. This one's going to be a little more complex. So let's look at how we would represent this problem here. Here we have 3 rolls of candy, so 3R, but They're not full rolls because I'm missing 3 candies from one of my rolls. Now the word and tells us what operation? It tells us that we can add. What are we adding to my 3 rolls with 3 candies missing? We are adding 2 rolls to our and an additional 2 pieces. Now, if you want to get really fancy, we could say altogether we have 5 rolls. And if I put these 2 pieces into this one, I'd still be missing 1 candy from another roll. This is what I'm looking for. But if you need an extension, you can go ahead and simplify it. We're done with this video. Now it's time to practice. So go on. I have a Google slide presentation for you to go ahead and fill in the same way we did in this video. I've also linked this video on the slide presentation in case you need to watch it again to help you out.